Hello, welcome to Nicole's Test Kitchen STEAM Edition. Happy to have you with me today on this very sunny, beautiful day in Willits, California. Today's project is paper plate penny spinners, which I found on the Little Bins for Little Hands website. Love that website. So, what we need for today's project is a paper plate, a cup or something round to make a circle, scissors, pen or pencil, some coloring implements. I'm using colored pencils, but you can use markers or crayons, a ruler, and of course, a penny, because that will be our spinner. So let's get started. First, I want to, and of course you need a paper plate. I'm going to make a circle on my plate, and I'm using a mug. So I am going to use a pencil. Little. And with a mug, you do have to watch out for the handle. And next, I'm going to cut out my circle. Use my scissors. Sometimes I cut around a little bigger and then trim it off, because it can be a little awkward to get into. All right, cut. Okay. Oh, a little lopsided circle. That's okay. And the next step, we're going to be using our ruler. And what we want to do is find the center of our circle and make a dot. So I'm going to measure across. And it's roughly 4 inches across. So I'm going to look to go about 2 inches for the middle. I'm going to make a circle and kind of looks pretty much in the center. Hard to tell. Might be a little off, but that's all right. You can be as precise as possible, or you can be a little bit like me and be a little off. So the next part is that we're going to draw our circle, or we're going to draw a line cutting our circle in half. So using my middle point, I'm going to draw a line across. And then I'm going to draw another line. So I did one line horizontally, and now I'm going to do a line vertically. So it's going to cut my circle into 4s, or divide my circle into 4s. So now it's in 4s. And then I'm going to do another line through the center. Oops, might be a little off. So now I have 6, you can see, and then I'm going to do one more line, so I have 8 little triangles. So my measurements aren't as precise as I wanted them to be, but that's okay. I'm just using it to color and to make a pretty design. A great thing about this project on the website is that they do include a free printable. So they have the instructions, and they also include some templates, circle templates, so you could use the templates to create your circles. But I like to do everything freehand. So this is my penny spinner before I've colored it. So now I'm gonna quickly color. And you can do, this is where you use your imaginations, you know, make, well, helps to have a sharpened pencil if you're using colored pencils. So I'm just gonna be very basic and just color, do a solid fill in of the little triangles or pie pieces. So you could do patterns, shapes, anything you want to do. Turn this into an art masterpiece. But again, I'm just quickly coloring in because I want to add some color, but I don't want to take all day. So it's going to be a lot of quick coloring. And as always, when you're coloring, if you're a little bit like me and you get things a little out of the lines, it's okay. If you don't, that's great. Everyone does it their own way, but it might be a good idea to have something underneath your surface so you don't draw on your table. So again, some pretty boring filling in, but try to be a little bit faster. Maybe I'll do some lines. Little variations. And what color? A couple colors left. Alright, almost finished with my coloring. And my next step will be to fit in my penny spinner. Maybe a little bit more trim. All right, so a really quick color job. Tried to do a little bit of variation. I'm actually gonna just trim off some of my edges. It's a little uneven. Alright, so here I have the base of my spinner. So the next thing I want to do is I want to fit my penny into my spinner. And how we do that is that we have to put a little notch into the spinner to fit your penny in. So you want to make it a little bit smaller than the penny because you don't want the penny just to fall through. And you can use your scissors, but I'm going to use a different type of cutter. And I'm going to use actually the bottom of my paper plate to put underneath the cut because I don't want to cut into the table. So let me take the penny. I'm going to take the penny. I'm going to take a look to see how big of a notch I need to do. There we go. And I'm going to slot my penny in. It needs to be a little bigger. Okay. And I'm just going to push. Probably needs to be a little bigger, but I think this will go. All right. So I have my penny in the center, and now I'm gonna make it spin. We'll see. So spin, spin. Oops, can you see? There we go. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. So spin. Oops. Oops. As always, I like to have fun. So, another version of a spinner. Our penny spinner. And I did make one earlier. It's a little smaller. We can do a test. See how long each one stays up. Well, if we can. This you can do with your friend. Have two people try to spin them at the same time. I don't know if I can actually do this. I'm not very good with my left hand. Oh. Well, that doesn't quite work for me. So yeah, get your buddy, and then you could, spin them together, and then you could time to see how long they spin for. But let me just spin the littler one. They are pretty light, so it's like you have to do it, fast enough, but not too hard, or else you throw it across the room. And you have to get a good torque on it. That one did pretty well. Try this one more time. Oh goodness. And then you might need a little practice like me to get it right. There we go. Anyway, thank you for joining me for Nicole's Test Kitchen STEAM Edition. The website where I found this project is littlebinsforlittlehands, and I will include that in the description so that you could go to the website and print out the printable if you are so inclined. And I will see you again next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a really wonderful day.